All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going live. Those of you tuning in, we're going to play World of Tanks. We're doing some random battles. As you can see, the eclipse time on battle time frame here has eclipsed a minute now. We're waiting for a match, so it's not like Call of Duty where you quickly got matches, whether you needed skill-based matchmaking or the matchmaking criteria or whatever. Here it's a little bit different, where I'm okay with, like, I'm fine with waiting 30 seconds, a minute to get a decent match in one. Alright, here we go. Oh, with this, as you can see, we are 2 levels below. So there's a parity here. I have it selected up here so it's different. So we're one of these medium tanks in this bracket here. We got some tier 5s. There's a heavy and that on each side. So they have the KVIS A. 31. We got the Cancer KW1. And we got tier 6. So I am 2 levels above my tank class here. So it's going to be not a great match. I can already tell that right off the hop. Just by, I'm in a stock level tier 4. We are playing against 2 tiers above us. It's going to be interesting how all that dynamic stuff happens. But if I get a shot off here, you'll sort of see. Armor hit because I can't penetrate him. If I can move up here and there, better because this rock that I'm pointing at is where I'm aiming for. Coming in.
Centrato! È rimbalzato!
Armor hit because I'm too weak.
Corazzato
Right
nemico
there on the
danneggiato!
side. Right. But I assisted, I got 2 hits in. Right now he's looking at me. Tell that.
Non lo abbiamo bucato!
No penetration. That's a T6 medium. Oh, he's on my level. I should be able to. Oh, I hit him in the. We're in the turret. Okay.
È rimbalzato! Centrato! Corazzato nemico danneggiato!
This is probably going to be a loss just based on discrepancies. Like, we're already down so much health.
Li abbiamo danneggiati!
Now he's waiting for me to pop. Took a hit, so at least he's a decent player. Took a hit. He understands if he re-aims this corner, I'm going to probably pop out again. And he'll get his shot. Took a shot. Sit there and wait.
Bel colpo! L'abbiamo preso! Il nostro motore è fuori uso!
Tracks. Some.
Li abbiamo danneggiati! Abbiamo riparato il motore, ma andremo a velocità ridotta! Centrato! È finita! Tutti fuori!
As you saw there, I did 441, 75 blocking damage, playing 2 levels above me. The matchmaking, that's what I dislike about this game. We'll look over here. This guy is 2 levels above me. And because he has this beside him right here, this classification, means he's an established player. That means he's played that tank enough times to level it up and unlock the next class, so he has elite status on it. And he keeps playing the tank. To get 206. As you can see, like the rest of them down here, these guys, maybe there's one part on the vehicle that's not unlocked. Maybe they didn't update the tracks or buy that part of it. Something like that. As you can see, what's going on here, basically just waiting out for the last 2 guys to die. I already almost took him out in 1 fucking shot. Our mediums over here. Playing peekaboo with the heavy. Probably doesn't realize what's going on behind him. Like he could be shooting that Wolverine right now if he was paying attention. Too fixated on the heavy. Yeah. Getting into another battle here. But yeah, that's the one, and it's pretty big. Like it's massive. It's not like it's easy. So like here we're going to take the Tier 5 T1 Heavy American out to play in the next battle. Not like in Call of Duty, say, where it's like, okay, the person's just more skilled than you. In this, it's like, cool, you could be more skilled than the other person, but they are given a completely obscene advantage by having 2 different level tanks. You could be 2 below, 2 up. But when you're 4 and 5 around those levels, you're almost always going to be playing up. Like here, I'm flat, smack dab in the middle. I am tier 5 for one of these heavies right here. Got the A-Champ that we're going up, the KVIS. And like he's mastered that. He's completely mastered that. That's who I'm playing in my stock T1 Heavy. I'm going up, I get the level above me. There's 5, 6. He's mastered that, and that's the heavy that I'll be facing. We have the KV2, he's a little experienced. Yeah. 1 below, at my level, and above, and I'm stuck playing against someone who has mastered their level. Yeah, this game mode is going to be a little bit different. Both have the same ideas. Okay. KV1. one I somewhat fight is on my level. One heavy's on my level. Welcome, welcome.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is damaged.
Hey, don't go for the kill. Don't go for the kill. Peekaboo. Come on.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Track hit. We've lost a track. Track fixed. Let's roll. One of our tracks is damaged. We're immobilized. We didn't even scratch them. They killed our driver. We're covering his position, but not very well. That one bounced. We didn't penetrate their armor. Ricochet, let's go. Penetration. We're immobilized. We've lost a track.
Like,
Bail out. This vehicle.
why am I playing a level above me? And like already, like where's my already? Like, you can't use your consumables. When you're playing standard, I'll show you that you'll see it in a moment once that battle's done. How bad it is when you're playing out of your league. Go back here. So that's the stats for today. So this was the battle report. There at the map. This was the battle report from before. We were able to take out vehicles by hitting them. Some did 441 damage. Remember, I was playing 2 levels above my tank. These guys down here, there's 3 of them with no damage. 1 shot. Like, oh, here we go. We're top. There's only 2 classes this time. There's 4 and 3, as you can see over here on the left or the right, depending on. So this is friendly side tanks over here. Here, level 4, Air 4, with some level 3s in. This should be decently matched for the most part. We have a couple more heavy mediums than they do. They have a couple more lights, but they have a little bit more HP.
Diamoci da fare.
That's what they got. So we're going to go going south wouldn't be too bad. That's usually where all the heavies would go, and they don't have the heavy classification. What we're going to probably nothing. Yep, T1 heavy loss as well. I could have played that one a little better. I probably should have backed off in the T1 heavy. I should have just backed off. That was just sitting down. on the side of the hill. Already has me pinned by where they were. 3 tanks. Another peak up there that I could be shot from. So they got 2 lights coming in the middle there. 3 lights in the middle. So I got blind fire. Let's see.
L'abbiamo preso! Corazzato nemico danneggiato. Abbiamo un singolo danneggiato! Li abbiamo danneggiati! Corazzato nemico danneggiato!
They still have 5 tanks left, so this isn't too warm. You might be taking a T-34, I'm guessing that is up there. Good skills. This is like I'm doing 27, 26. It's not terribly slow, but it is on the lower side. Man, that T-34, he is kicking it. Get a shot on him from there?
Radiofonista ferito, portata del segnale ridotta. Radio fuori uso, siamo isolati da tutti. È rimbalzato, è rimbalzato.
They've even the playing ground. The HD.
Bel colpo! Li abbiamo danneggiati! Li abbiamo appena graffiati! L'abbiamo preso! Non lo abbiamo bucato! Rimbalzato!
Buddy in there? Buddy's in depth. Oh, there's another one
Li
in
hanno
depth.
presi tutti fuori!
And our teammates over there doing nothing. The FSM, he is literally doing nothing. By himself now. And he did nothing. 'Cause he can't. I don't think, yeah. Can't really see from that angle. Yeah, there was a dude, I'll show him on the map. So I died there trying to fight him. There was a dude way off here. There was another dude in another bush over there. Yeah. That just shows you. That's this game. I'll show you the heavy report, but that's it. I've had 3 losses tonight. I've made a rule. Instead of getting angry at this game, 3 losses, I'm done. It's plain and simple. So the heavy report, show you here. That for that one. I was able to get a decent amount of damage blocked. I shot this dude. I could have pushed to kill him, but then I would have sort of been stuck in the same position I died in, unfortunately. Okay. This, right here. This. Standard account. World of Premium. If I had have used my consumable, which... Small repair kit. 15 credits. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're playing on a standard account, even in this battle, I lost. Like, people see this, it's like, oh yeah, cool, you made 66. Cool-headed, I survived 10 ricochets, but lost the fucking battle. I made 6,600. Come here, yeah, but I made 66. Once you do the auto repair, basically repairing the whole vehicle, green supply and ammo, I'm at a loss with the standard account. Like, people are like, oh, he's paying gold. You hear that in this game. That means he is playing for what they call basically this, usually this middle slot rate. High explosive anti-tank. Then you have your armor piercing, and your HE basically is useless. So in here, I get a little bit more penetration. It's the same damage, but I potentially will be able to penetrate more. So like 70, it will penetrate 70 armor. This one, I can penetrate 95 armor. So if their armor profile is 95, I can penetrate it. So like if it's 90, I'll be able to penetrate with the high explosive anti-tank. As opposed to this, I get armor piercing. I won't be able to go through that 90 because I only can get through 70. So I have to then pick where I'm aiming. So like the sides, the rear, maybe the turret's weaker than the front armor plate. But when you're playing 2 levels above you, doesn't matter. You're playing 2 levels above you, 70 pin, like you shoot him in the ass. Back side of the vehicle on almost all these tanks is usually the weakest point. Then you get the side profiles, which are usually the next weakest. Then the front ones have weird profiles. Usually it's the strongest. Like say the Churchill, for example, there's a couple Churchills that have a weird front profile on their armor on the front. They have weaker spots. So like one point, well, I won't be able to even penetrate with this. But then other spots I'll be able to penetrate with this, just because of how their armor profile design of the vehicle is. But yeah, when you're playing 2 levels above you in this game, doesn't matter what ammo you have selected. This is the ammo penetration 95 of a tier 4. Let's go to a tier 6. So 2 levels above. Damage profile, average penetration 143. If I do the next one, so they have a little different wording here, but 185, I can go through 185 with this up to. If it's 190, I can't usually, but if it's below 195, I can hit it. This one, if it's below 143, I can get through the armor. That's sort of how this profile. I find these ones a lot more inaccurate, so if you're firing from a distance, these rounds, it's like, where the hell did that shot go, man? Like you saw like that circle, it goes in, and then it sort of locks in, and then you shoot. If it's not locked in, the range of area to fire at will be greater, so you have more chance of missing. But if you let the ammo round be able to basically dilate in, which I believe this tank has this part, yeah, this one. The enhanced gun laying drive, aiming time improved by 10%. So that aiming layer basically makes it so I have less chance of a miss, and I'm able to fire more straight. If it's not dialed in, I'm more likely to miss my shots. Sometimes I'll be shooting and it's like, where are my bullets going? Like, I'll be pinned perfectly. I'm not moving. He doesn't see me. He's sitting there. I'm shooting. Second shot. Third shot. Where are my shots going? Like, I am literally shooting, say, pull up the T1. I am literally shooting broadside heavy. A heavy vehicle. Like, this is a fairly big size. Like, this is a pretty dinky vehicle. That's a light vehicle. They have less armor. A heavy vehicle usually more heavy. They're slower, usually moving. Usually have a decent firepower. The anti-tank tanks will have more firepower, but usually less armor. Heavy, like they're fairly big. You're shooting. You got your circle right around here. Your shot should be hitting here somewhere. And somehow it's like not even hitting. It's like, if I'm hitting armor, cool, I get it. I can't penetrate them probably. Or a ricochet, depending on. So there's angling. So if I shoot here, now instead of trying to go through, say, 50, I pull up the side profile here or something. I try to shoot through. I'm now trying to shoot through, say, 80 armor. I'm just throwing out numbers here. 80 armor. The front could be 70. Side 50. Get that angle in there. All of a sudden, it's almost double what the armor is. So if it's 50, I start trying to shoot on certain angles. So like if I'm on a little angle here, that's not too. Once I get that angle, starting going like broadside right down here, like trying to skirt right around, probably going to get ricochets if I'm aiming at the side here. Right here, depending on what the type of angle is, it might be a ricochet, or I end up getting shield icon pop up, which means I'm hitting armor and not penetrating. I'm hitting my target, but I can't penetrate it, which I get that a lot because I play 2 levels above me in stock tank space with crews that don't even have their first perk fully leveled up yet. That's a whole nother game. It's not too bad, that part, but playing 2 levels above you, it is. So like if I pull out this 7, the Tiger P, if I pull this one out, it's a tier 7. There's 10 tiers. Got your 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. So the Tiger P here, right there in the 7 slot. I am playing against people that are tier 9. By this point in the game, when you start playing these people, they have crews and perks unlocked. They've been playing. Like, the game's 14 years old. So, that's in itself. So, you get people that have maxed out, then now are just coming back and playing around and doing odds and ends and missions. They're doing that. So, you play this stock tank. As you can see, it's a stock tank. I could unlock this if I wanted to. That's still not going to give me premium access to this vehicle, because I still have to unlock these 2. Once I unlock these 2 and this, so like say this pops up, I confirm research technology, I would spend my XP. So in this case, I'm using combat experience, so the plain language here. I could do this, include free XP, so that's the filled in gold sort of yellow circle. Plain XP is the silver one. That converts up here. Free XP, I have 197. That other number from this, so the deduction and whatnot happening there, is coming from combat experience on the tank. So I have 24.4 on this one. I could unlock the track to upgrade its profile a little bit. The track ones I usually don't do unless I need the load limit to increase. That's just me. Because maybe if I come back and play this vehicle after I've unlocked and moved on, I would come back and then unlock it so it's in its maximum. Yeah, I still have to unlock these 2. This one before I start getting into the category of elite status. So the Panzer J here, basically it's now earning free XP when it plays instead of just normal XP. And it is, oh, I don't, stats, go to stats, not the Panzer Z. Panzer 8. this vehicle. Elite system, I have it at 4. So the H. This one. I have everything unlocked. Everything's been researched. The next vehicle on this line has also been researched. I now just earn combat XP, which I could spend gold to convert that into free XP to be able to use elsewhere. Right now it just sort of sits there collecting dust until I spend gold or something. Yeah, there's that. That's an elite system. So you see, getting a vehicle into the elite system isn't just something quickly that happens once you hit like 5 battles. So go stats again. As you can see, the H, I'm 42%. I had 50 battles with it. Elite system 4. Say the Tiger P down here, the heavy vehicle. I have 47 battles, 40% win rate, because I'm stuck playing usually 2 levels above me all the time. And like, it doesn't help. As you can see, I did none of my missions today. I played 3 matches and wasn't able to get a single win. Not one win. 3 matches, not able to pull out a win. One of them, yeah, the heavy, I probably could have pulled back, and maybe I would have been able to help a little bit more, potentially. This one, yeah, I guess we could have played that last scenario a little bit differently. But when you have one dude just sitting back, it's like, who knows what's happening. Lost credits. Standard account. Lost credits. T1 heavy, we saw. I lost credits. Again. Lost credits. Come up here. Very first battle of the day. We were doing decent. We did 441 damage, which at this level, that's not that bad. I managed to hit 5 different vehicles. One of them once for 50. The rest of them I sort of shot for twice. 100 there, 99, 102, and 90 damage on that. And I was able to get a critical hit on the engine. I was able to get a critical hit here on the destroyer for a track hit. Basically made him immobile. I also managed to survive a ricochet, so he shot at me and hit armor. He's a light tank. This was the only battle I won credits. The T1 heavy was a loss of 8,000, so on the day I lost 10,000 credits as a standard account. And as you can see, like, none of the battles were wins. This is like World of Tanks is in the pay to win category. Not one of the most extreme examples of, I can't remember what that online, whatever, it starts with an E. That game where you literally are spending thousands and thousands of dollars a month just to get it. So that's what it is. 3 battles, not one single freaking win. We had one. This game we were 3 and 4. So only one game I played below. The T1 heavy, I was in the middle, so not too bad. But we saw the heavy on the other side. He was elite status. That means he made it all the way through the elite system on that heavy. Managed to get matchmaking by putting him 2 levels below him. If you have max elite status on your vehicle, you should no longer be able to get any matches 2 levels below. You have mastered that tank. You should not be playing 2 levels below you. That's just my opinion. Then we move on to the P6 again. Played this vehicle twice. This one wasn't too bad. But again, we ended up losing. Why? Because I was level 4. We played against level 5 and level 6. And I still managed to put off 441 damage. That's not too bad for playing 2 levels out of the tank class of this. In a stock tank. Not like I have this vehicle leveled or anything. You come here, look at the vehicle. I almost have it to the next. I still have all this stuff to go through, and then I still have to unlock it before I can get into the next category. You can see I've done nothing to level. That was a plain stock tank you saw. And I was forced to play 2 levels above me. Wasn't like I was here, and I'm playing the system by not unlocking like this. And I've worked my way through. Now I'm just playing this vehicle but not earning my elite status. Plain stock level 4 tank, medium. Got a game playing 2 levels above it. That's where I get fed up with this game, where it's horseshit. Yeah. That's a little bit of World of Tanks. I'll be playing more on the weekend. I'll make another video and then probably another maybe stream. We'll see. But yeah, 3 battles, 30 minutes. So each battle is sort of, I think there's a time limit of 15 minutes per battle. We didn't make it to the end of any of our battles, and we did all right. Yeah, that third battle, I probably could have, this one on that map, probably could have, the light tank wasn't moving, so I figured I'll go that way. Didn't realize I couldn't go down the hill. I was like, oh, I'll go down the hill, he's looking this way, go that way. I should have gone left and sacrificed being open in order for hopefully my other 2 teammates to realize what was happening and actually make a move on it. But it didn't help that there were 2 vehicles in depth in a bush that were firing, and one dude managed to fire blindly into one bush and destroyed one, but the other one was clearly in a bush that was firing, but we couldn't see. So, is what it is. Game needs better matchmaking. Mechanics aren't too bad. The aiming, if I wait for my circle to come down and lock in on aiming, I should be hitting almost all my shots. Be like no misses. Somehow there's still a lot of misses. So, waited for the circle to collapse. Lock in. Yeah, matchmaking, huge problem in this game, and it needs to be fixed. Anyway, I'll end the stream there before I exit out, and hopefully you guys all had a decent time. That's what World of Tanks is. So, peace out.